saw you out there in the green.
Oh yeah.
What's going on?
I had no idea. I came to my locker and I saw a green jersey, so I guess they just wanted me to put it on just to be safe and try to stay healthy for this game. But it's not wrong.
So you don't think he was trying to send some sort of message to you or anything?
I mean, I think you just kind of want to be more careful in practice, like not getting unnecessary hits. So, but I feel great, like overall health-wise.
You seemed like he was really challenging you guys today, and he was pretty loud on the mic, maybe louder than usual.
He's trying to get some game-type situations with a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and just gets used to making calls under pressure and stuff like that. So, just trying to get us prepared for the game.
You said it started training camp 95%. Where are you at this point?
Oh yeah. I say it's pretty much the same. Like, I don't even notice my knee when I'm out there. I'm just saying, like, if I try to do some testing on it, I could tell. But otherwise, on the field, I feel like I'm 100%.
Have you talked to anybody who's been through this type of comeback as well, just to get they give you an idea of what it's going to be like once you're really getting on the field when it matters?
I talked to Justin Hunter about it. He always would just joke with me about it and talk about just try to keep me up, keep my spirits up when I was in the training room every day. So it was good talking to him. He told me everything would be fine, and I just got to relax and just wait, be patient.
Do you still talk to him now? Now he's in Nashville?
Nah, he's a big man now, so I don't really have much time. So I don't really keep up with him.
How encouraging is that to see what he was able to do last year coming back from that?
It was very encouraging. I remember watching him practice. He was like joking around, cutting on it and stuff like that. And that made me feel good about myself, how he wasn't even thinking about it.
Do you think you're going to need to play in a game to fully feel 100% at this point? I mean, you've been 95 for a while. Do you think that's the final hurdles, just playing in a game?
No, I feel like we did a lot of game-type situations, and it's pretty much being in the game already, so I'm not really worried about playing in the game.
How much about counting on the safety position with the depth y'all have at that spot to kind of be a strength for the secondary, particularly with the experience you have at quarterback right now?
Yeah, that's a big strength for us. We got like about 4 good guys that know exactly what they're doing and can help out other people in the secondary. So it's just good to have a lot of depth right there just to help the young corners out.
What do you think is the biggest difference in you? Aside from the knee, what do you think is the biggest difference in you as a player now versus maybe before you got hurt, just in terms of how you've grown, what you've learned in the last year with the new staff and everything?
I feel like I'm smarter. I know, I pretty much know what everybody on the field is doing, so I know how to work with them, like in our coverages and stuff, and I can use that to my advantage to be in the right place and make plays.
As far as the young guys, what do you see out of Kansas City in the league from?
They're very athletic. They're extremely athletic. They got quick feet, good agility, good balance on it, so they're good out of break. So we just got to get them to learn the playbook, and they're going to be good.
Where do you think they do need to make progress? And obviously, young guys can never stop learning.
I think they just need to get the confidence up. They're young. Everything's going fast for them. So once they get that set up, I believe they're going to do it.
Preseason-like environment yesterday, do you think that's a confidence booster?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely. I wish I could have done something like that my freshman year, just to get me warmed up for a game environment. So I believe that will help them out a lot.
It doesn't even have to be in the secondary, but any young guys in general stick out to you, surprise you a little bit?
It is a secondary. Cam Sutton. He came along very fast, like the first couple days. Like he didn't know anything in the playbook, and he just went in the playbook and he pretty much knows it all now. So he made the biggest improvement I've seen.
As far as on the field, what does a guy like Cam do best?
He's out there. You can tell he's a confident guy. He's out. You can trust him with one-on-one, backside. You don't have to worry about him. You don't have to shade over his way because you know he's going to lock him down. And he's very just quick, and he's always trying to make a play physical, try to get to the ball and all that stuff. So he's just pretty much all around corner.
What was the assessment of the secondary in the practice last night? Was there any certain thing that you guys did well, didn't do well?
I believe we did well with communication. We did pretty good with our fundamentals. We got to work on tackling. We always got to get better at tackling. Some of the tackles we missed, and we just got to get better at little stuff like that.
Was there anything that showed up during the practice that maybe wasn't there before from fans being around? Did you see some jitters in any of those younger guys or anything?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. You could see it in people's eyes. They're a little amped up, but I felt like it just helped us out a little bit more.
Brian, where do you feel like, in a confidence standpoint, of actually the secondary knowing their assignments, knowing where to line up this year?
I say about 99% of the time we're going to get it right, and the 1% of the time that we don't, I believe that we can get everybody on the same page. So even if we call the wrong call, I believe we communicate a lot. So we're not going to mess up too bad. We're just going to run a different play.
Which was pretty nice over the microphone yesterday in front of all the fans. So did he let anyone have it today? Was he extra aggressive today?
Nah, he was pretty much just a normal Coach Jones. He wasn't yelling at too many people there. He was pretty much just average day.
At this point in camp, how do you manage I just want to go out and play a game and you kind of get sick and tired of coming out here at practice? How do you manage that and still able to keep up the intensity?
Personally, I just take it one day at a time. I don't try to look too far into the schedule. I just look at one day, see what we got to do, and just look like what we're focusing on that practice. That's what I try to get done.
Part of you's got to be sick against going against the same guys every day.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Start seeing the same guys over and over, starts just wearing on you. Can kind of get boring at times, but we just try to look at it as they're our opponent, and we gotta go out and try to beat them.
Brian, you guys are less than 2 weeks away from over now. Kind of switching from maybe camp to actually game planning, preparing for that. As you look back at this camp, was it more difficult than some in the past, or maybe what's been different about it?
I felt like it's a good camp. I felt like we learned a lot more this camp. We spent a lot of time in the meeting room and stuff like that, and we spent a lot of time talking. We weren't necessarily like pounding each other too much this camp, so I feel like overall this camp was a good thing for our team.
How physically demanding do you think it was?
It comes with football and camp. It's always going to be physically demanding, but it wasn't overkill or nothing like that. I believe it was good for us. Just get us in shape pretty much.
Defensively, as you guys kind of start turning towards playing another offense and game planning, all that kind of stuff, where do you feel the comfort level is with the defense? And you guys feel like you've done enough this game to feel comfortable going into the season?
Yeah, we've been going against our offense a lot, but we also have some periods in there where we go against a look team, like kind of simulate what like other teams going to do, because like they may have different offenses. So I believe we're pretty much accustomed to every type of offense.
AJ said that you guys had maybe installed just a little bit, kind of gone back over everything in the spring. You feel like you have enough offensively that you can go to in a game?
Oh yeah, I believe we got a lot of plays. We got a lot of plays we can go to. I believe like when we get a game, we're gonna cut down on the plays so we can hone in on the plays that we're gonna run that week. So I believe we got everything covered.
Having been away from it last year, I mean, how much does it kind of change just your appreciation of the game after sitting out as long as you did?
A lot of self-talk. Like when the dog days of camp come around, I just gotta remind myself. I gotta talk to God and just remind myself that it's not a given to be out here. It's not something that it's owed to me. So I just gotta be appreciative of having the opportunity to play out for Tennessee.
When we saw the big plays the secondary gave up without you last year, would you watch those and wonder, geez, if I had been here, maybe we get that stop, maybe I mean, how often would that go through your mind?
That's definitely in the back of my mind. I felt like I could help my teammates out, try to stop the big run, keep a touchdown to a 20-yard game, stuff like that. So that kind of hurt to watch last year.
Brian, completion percentages for the quarterbacks have been pretty low during camp. How much of it is the quarterback-wide receiver chemistry, and how much of it is you guys disrupting what they want to do?
It was definitely at the beginning. It was the quarterback-wide receiver chemistry, because they had a lot of open wide receivers. They were dropping balls and stuff like that, but they honed in on the fundamentals, and we did too. So I believe like right now we're just getting a lot of pass breakups and we're affecting the quarterback.
Brian, you're Cam's older brother.
Yeah.
Was there something back in the summer when he was first here that jumped out to you that said, "Hey, this guy's going to be able to help us"?
Oh yeah, definitely in his footwork. He has amazing footwork ability. He can get off the break, very agile and stuff like that. And we're from the same place, so I just felt like he was my little brother anyway. So I kind of know what he's been doing, what he's going through. So I just took him under my wing.
What's kind of your confidence level in a freshman playing out there at corner, and what do you think the coach's confidence level is in him right now?
Yeah, I have full confidence in Cam. He's very competitive. He's a baller. He does well under pressure, so I don't even worry about him.
Thanks, Brian.